Yay, it's a bucket.
This is a bucket.
That is not a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
You know what? Fuck it.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor. It's an enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick. How on earth did you manage to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Oh,
Is this a bucket?
Okay. Yes, it is. What?
Correct. This is a bucket.
I think he just gave up at this point.
Item 6. Is this a bucket? Trick question. Both.
What?
Gotcha.
You bitch.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see. It should be around here somewhere. Yes. Thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless... Is that what you think? Answer me straight, Stanley. Are you trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Yes.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective.
I feel bad.
What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
You are a bucket.
Stanley, I can't keep doing this. I'm losing myself, and myself was all I ever had to begin with. I'm afraid the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart. I can't have that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to erase all buckets from
No!
time.
Don't do it.
Okay, here we go.
No! How
What
dare.
happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket?
Yes, everything was a
Every
bucket.
single thing in the game was a bucket. Oh my God, I had no idea. How could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either. Oh, this is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So, tell you what.
Oh no,
I'll
not
reset
again.
Everything, and we'll put back all of the buckets, okay? And we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that information might do to a person? All right, here we go.
Oh, what the fuck just happened?
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself, that's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
What the fuck happened? Wait a minute. That's different. Hold on. That's different. What the fuck?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Okay, let's go this way
Stanley
again.
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
It's over here.
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Uh-huh. What's this? Ah!
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path.
Interesting.
Was so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. Was so far off the beaten path. You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do. Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Yeah. No. Alright. We got another one to do without the bucket.
Wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
That's
I
new.
got what I wanted.
Meeting today. Figurine Finders Committee. Oh no.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
Not ready
well.
yet.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
That's different.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. But eager to get back to
What
business,
the fuck
Stanley took
is
the
this
first
game
open
turned
door on
into?
his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I don't know, Chief.
Now,
Oh,
listen
no,
carefully,
no.
This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, you know, I could do this.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini-stands? Stanley figs? What about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Alright. He said red door, right?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
I still don't think we're communicating properly.
Oh, there's a
Stanley
blue door.
walked through the red door.
Nope.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Oh no.
There we go.
Ah.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Sure,
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version.
Oh no.
To be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
What the fuck? What? What the fuck? Why not? Ah! Wow. Damn. Alright,
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers,
No.
please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to
Oh,
give it some
God.
play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
what the fuck?
In this
Oh,
game,
God.
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Oh,
so
no.
why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
The evil blow.
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, wait a minute.
What do you think this game is about?
I recognize
What's
this.
our backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Oh, God.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total
This is not
mental
what this game's
depravity.
about.
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Yeah, I did not see this one coming.
Oh, no. No, 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 it can't be.
What? What can it
It
be?
is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Ha!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable
Oh, no.
walls. Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
Oh, God. No, no.
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
No.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Ah.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on? Stanley, I have a thought, and I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls make
Oh,
for an
no.
even more
Oh,
euphoric
no,
sports
no.
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball. Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Oh, my God. It's... This game just gets weirder and weirder.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun? Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
Oh, man.
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for
it's
you.
fine.
Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your... Hold on. What are you doing?
What the fuck?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Oh, no. Ah! What? Uh-oh. Well, this turned out interesting. Wait, is this supposed to be... No. No, this is my... I can't do anything in here. So what's the point of me going there? What?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
But yeah, he restarted. Alright, so there's that one. So in the apartment ending, if you take the bucket, new apartment appears, which is more bucket themed. Let's see. Oh, I want to see that one. So we're doing the bucket in the apartment.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. The good old bucket.
The good old
Just
bucket.
Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Nope.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door.
I'm just having too much fun
to
with
go
this
back
game.
to the meeting room,
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah, good,
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up
Yep.
there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Wait, there's no dark room. Am I missing something?
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
I wonder what happens if you don't pick up the phone. Guess we have to.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Oh. The light, it burns. He's right. Nice apartment. Wait. Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go over here? I'm confused. Hmm? Oh, there's the bucket. Hello, Stanley. This is me, your bucket. Press P to take me to work with you. Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Uh-huh.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how
Spring
I
and
can convince-
Raid.
I don't
What's up,
know
Toxic
if he'll
Cyrus?
listen to me.
Hope your stream as well. Also, is that the new Pokemon game? No, that's not the new one. Is that a? Hold on, I'm curious now. Hold on, I gotta check that. I wanted to say that's not. It's a fan game. Yeah, that's what I knew. I didn't recognize it. I had to check that out. Good to know. But I hope you stream as well. Also, give you a follow while I'm here. I am right now a Noir cat. So is your name? Nope. HKZ. HK. Also, thank you for the follow. HKZ originally stood for Harry Kills Zombie. But over time, I kind of had some name changes due to other things going on. So now I'm HKZ the Pirate. Or Harry Kills Zombie the Pirate. But, you know, Twitch has character limits, so we can't really, you know, have it that long. That'd be ridiculous. So I shortened it. Alright. Bucket. Go back to work. I don't want to go back to work. It's the weekend.
Oh, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Wait. Hold on. Did I miss... Oh, wait, no, it's... Wait, did I actually... Hold on. I want to see if... I'm pretty sure I have that on my thing. Oh! I misspelled it. Whoops. I know how to spell. Yes. Best team decision joining I've made in my 11 plus years on Twitch. Can't complain. Also, where's the bucket? Oh, there's the bucket. Don't listen to a loud man. Press B for us to go back home. Okay. Oh.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
C to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold.
I'm just going through all the
empty
endings.
Bucket, this
Some
sort
with
of
the bucket, some
shiny
without the bucket.
Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press F to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Just don't kick the bucket.
It's just a little
Just
more,
don't kick the
what am I
bucket.
trying to say? Sturdier.
Wait, what's the bucket?
More capable of transporting liquid. Like it
Oh,
would
it's on
be
the
better
couch.
at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Q to relive the same day with me over and over and over. Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's
so
Stop
much more than just a
spending
regular
your money
bucket.
on stupid shit.
But it's a bucket. To go home. Wait, what? You to go home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Wow. Okay.
Oh no. I'm having feelings.
Oh no.
For the
Not
bucket.
feelings.
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation.
Oh god, what the fuck am I witnessing?
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give
No.
it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
My bucket.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
Eh. Go back to work, Stanley. Eh. Damn. He didn't like me having a bucket. Alright, what else we got here? Not Stanley, huh? Unplug the phone in the phone room. Wait, you can unplug that now? Hmm. Unplug the... Hold on. This is a weird one. A narrator learns about the player's role in controlling Stanley and... Wait, what? I'm so confused by this ending. What the fuck? What? Oh, okay. So I have to do that first. Okay. So I'm gonna take the bucket with me for this one.
Following Stanley, he was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder,
Don't do
now,
that.
He would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Taking the bucket.
Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled. Anywhere they went together would be... Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
It sounds
But Stanley
confusing.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
The bucket
And here it
ending
was,
seems so
that the
much
bucket
funner.
turned out to be correct.
I don't know why.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. A cargo lift. Good,
Said the bucket.
now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Now pick up the phone.
Whoa, hold on. Why did you unplug the phone? Were you trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley, I was joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets can't talk. It was a joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley. A talking bucket. Can't you see? Oh, goodness. I must have really bungled up the delivery if you actually took me seriously. Where did I mess up the joke? Should I have paused for longer or spoken quicker? Comedic timing is so difficult. I wish I were better at it, but there isn't exactly an instructional video on comedy that one can watch to fully... Oh, wait, yes, there is.
Oh,
it's sitting
no.
right here. Let's take a look.
Oh no. Oh
What
god.
is comedic timing? What is comedic timing? How does it work? How long
I wasn't
should it
prepared for
last?
this.
How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within
Okay,
90
it's only
seconds?
90 seconds.
Thankfully, the answer to all of these questions is yes. Let's dive deeper. If you've ever told a joke or made someone laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are the optimal
fuck am I
conditions
watching?
for good comedic timing. To begin the joke, start by stating and spelling your name. Next, provide a brief synopsis of the joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and then spell out your
I'm
name
pretty
a
sure
second
this is
time.
not how this works.
With these steps complete, it's time to begin the humor. Speak the entire joke in no more than 18 seconds and no less than 13 and a half, pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
Okay,
Let's practice
listen.
screaming,
That's
"I'm
not
Dunny
funny.
with the funny" now. Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management.
Actually, hold on. I gotta be right back real quick. My stomach's acting up. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave because of the horrible jokes. Okay, I am back, sorta. But I can tell my stomach's probably gonna be like this probably the rest of the night. Probably the weekend. So we're gonna finish this ending, and then I'm probably gonna end stream. So I'll go ahead and snooze the ads, so that way we have time. Because this ending shouldn't take too much longer.
Which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally, it's time to hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian. An effective survey should be no less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times. Just to ensure the survey taker is actually paying attention and not simply filling in their list of rap. And that's all there is. With these strategies at your disposal, you'll have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing
What
at some
is
point,
this?
you
My God.
gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12
this is only supposed to be 9
who threaten
seconds.
our very existence, and to very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
The fuck?
Hey, goodness, this video is a little outdated, isn't it? Well, no matter. I think the fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back. I can feel it. This time, I'm really going to nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king of comedy. That's what you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the instructional video. Otherwise, who knows where we'd be right now. Well, I wouldn't be the king of comedy, that's for sure. The bucket spoke to Stanley.
The bucket spoke.
The bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on the fly. No need to overthink things.
So we're going all the way back. With the bucket, of course. Wait, I'm missing a bucket sticker.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
No.
What? We're back at the phone already? No. What's going on? There were supposed to be several rooms leading up to this. There was supposed to be a build-up to this point, a dramatic display of remarkable comedic wit which culminates in this scene with the phone. But now the timing's completely off. The joke will never land, or not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors room. What an egregious mistake. I've made a fool of myself. I don't deserve the title of King of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again. Yes, surely that will help me improve my... Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Interesting. Nope.
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Immediate.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
Is it just going to be the same thing again?
What? We're back at the phone already? No.
Yeah, so
Here we go.
I guess
You
we do
ready?
have to go to the left.
When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of 2 open doors, they entered the door on the left. No. You were supposed to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone.
What?
Did you not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is completely done and over. It's all your fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the community of other joke writers. I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
What the fuck?
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes. Well, let me try that again, Stanley. I heard that you are pale with shame over how unabashedly in love with a bucket you are. No? Still not? Is it the delivery? Pale with shame. Pale with shame? Pale... What's another word to describe a bucket? Stanley, this bucket is so metal, I think I saw it playing guitar. No. We're getting away from making fun of Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the whole point of it. I'm no good at these jokes. I need more instructional videos. That's exactly what it is. That's what will make me the king of comedy again. More instructional videos. Let's see.
Sorry. Oh no. That's it? Could have sworn there was more to
All of
this.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna take the bucket with me again.
A strong bucket, a humble bucket, a committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Could have sworn there's more to
Stanley
this.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Because from what I understand... Oh, this is different. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
This is different.
Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him always. The bucket would. And he knew it. The two of them were inseparable. At this point, Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was
No, this ain't different.
2845.
This ain't different. I thought it was. It seemed different. Because there was supposed to be like a voice thing somewhere.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was
I
2.
think